Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa barik salli alayhi. Dear colleagues, this is male young patient, adult patient complaint of swelling over the left inguinal region and has been referred for confirmation whether it is indirect or direct inguinal hernia. So now I have placed the probes with high frequency probe over the abdomen near the umbilicus, and this we can see that these black structures are inferior epigastric vessels, and now I can see with the color Doppler the pulsating arteries are present, and now I move, and this one is the rectus muscle. So these are present. Inferior epigastric artery is present at the posterior or lower aspect of the rectus abdominis muscle on either side. So now I am moving downward and downward, following the artery, reaching the left inguinal region. Now we can see that I have reached the left inguinal region. This is the inferior epigastric artery, and we can appreciate that this is the gap or defect in the left inguinal canal at the region of deep internal ring through the fascia transversalis. We can clearly see this is the gate. So this on this side, this is the lateral side, and this one is the medial side. So this is the inferior epigastric artery, this one, and the defect is present on the lateral aspect of the inferior epigastric artery. थोड़ा सा खंगूरा मारो से. Look at when the patient cough, the inferior epigastric artery move medially. So you can clearly appreciate this is during the Valsalva, and look at here. Look at the movement of the inferior epigastric artery. It is moving laterally. This one is the inferior epigastric artery, and this is the gap, defect, and this herniated tissue push the inferior epigastric artery laterally. So this is the indirect inguinal hernia. Medial is on this side, and this one is the lateral side. And then we should measure the neck, size of the neck. The surgeon also like to have a size of neck. This is 15 millimeter, and then also we should measure the size of the sac. We should also tell the contents of the sac, uh, in the report. So this was the case of indirect inguinal hernia, which I want to show you people. Thank you very much.